Hi, friends. We're dealing with the crazy sunshine again. It'll go away. Of course, it was thundering and lightning, and we have big cloud cover, but right when I go live, the sun comes out shining. It just wants to be a part of the video. What can I say? Anyway, so you see my little post-it note blocking most of the sunlight from coming in my back window. And you also get to see my mess in the back. I have not had time to put it all together. For those of you joining me for the first time, my name is Cheryl Wright. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana, and I'm here to inspire you one project at a time. My business is called Crafting With Me because you are doing this project with me as I go. I have a pretty good idea of where we're headed, but you never know where we're going to end up. Hello, Nancy and Crystal. I hope you're both avoiding the tornadoes and storms and whatever else I've heard about over in the Midwest lately. Not a good story, but I hope you are safe and so are all your people. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the other camera so you don't have to keep looking at that silly post-it note. I hope we'll have enough power to keep going. There was some questionable colors in the radar when I checked it last. So as usual, I don't have everything exactly where I need it, but that is okay. That was a quick fix tonight. Yay. All right. You get the storm tomorrow. We have just some thunderstorms today. Actually, it looks kind of bright out there now, but I just heard a crack of thunder. So who knows? Last week we lost power and lost internet, and this week we're doing okay, I think. So I look kind of dark. Maybe I'll just bump me up a little bit. That's for me. I don't know. Anyway, so the starter kit special is still going on. We had the free shipping, and congratulations to those of you who took advantage of it. I will be shipping out your kits. I've got the kits already made and your paper. I'm hoping to get those in the mail tomorrow. So I did not go to town today. It's one of those days. I didn't have to go to town, so I did not go to town. So get in on the starter kit and $82 extra product above and beyond what you would normally get, and you get to pick it out. So you get to pick out whatever you want from this catalog and from the online exclusives. So today I am focusing on, and I should have had it marked, but I do not, so I will find it quick because it's very easy to pick, to look at. So today I am focusing on the Take to the Sky collection. It includes the stamp set, the dies, trinkets, and the paper, and you will see it all up close and personal tonight. So it's on page 36 and 37. This is also a set that we are using for Stampin' Cross Country. I wore my shirt tonight. And it is not too late to join us. You are welcome to join us by purchasing the digital retreat. And that would mean you'd get to partake in everything. You just have to supply all your own products. So I thought I had my table fixed, but I just heard a big creak. So such is life. Hi, Anna. All right. So this is the stamp set and dies that we're using. I've got some of the stamps have escaped because they're already loaded on blocks for tonight. And it also, part of the collection are these trinkets. And these are the ones that went missing in action. I don't know if these are the real ones or they're some of my replacements. But you use them with glue dots is best, I believe. But you can use either side. So those are the trinkets. And then I will show you my opened pack of paper because, you know, wonder if, oh, yay. See, the storm's caught up again. You don't have to look at the Post-it note anymore. That also helps with my lighting on this end. So what did I do with my paper? Oh, it's on the floor. So the paper, this is what I have left from different projects. It has some amazing airplane things. You will look at this paper up close and personal in just a minute. And this is just some of the pieces. You will see some of these in action tonight, and otherwise you will have to just get the stuff or look at it online. Thank you, Nancy, for liking and sharing. I really appreciate that. I do. So I'm going to try to start with the easier project. Sometimes that's not the way it goes, but I'm starting with what I think is going to be the easier project tonight. And I told you we were going to talk about this sheet. So this sheet, if you are one of our pocket scrapbookers, if you use the pocket memories and more keeping, these are perfect. I believe they're 3x4. These are perfect for the little pockets. And that stuff is on, I can show you even actually. So you don't have to go, what is she talking about? Memory keeping 26. So Stampin' Up! Has this kind of memory keeping as of now. So there's the sheet, the pages that you slip the pictures and things into. Here's another one. Let me show you up close. So that is the way that they have it now. Now that Close to My Heart has joined, let me rephrase that. Now that Stampin' Up! Has purchased part of the products and the product line from Close to My Heart when it closed, they have promised the Close to My Heart people that have joined Stampin' Up! Since that they're going to add to our scrapbook line. So I'm hoping for bigger albums. I don't usually do the small 6x8 albums, but that's what these fit in. This would fit in a pocket. These would fit in a pocket. And then at the bottom of this, there are tags. And that's what we're going to use tonight, is one of the tags. So the other side of the paper is fantastic, but in our 12x12 paper packs, you do get 2 sheets of everything. So we're just going to go ahead and use one of these tags. So there we go. We're just going to stick that aside. And I haven't decided which one of these I'm going to. Actually, I think I have. I think we're going to use that one. So we're going to stop there. And if we need more, I know where to find it. So there is the tag. We're going to, I had my hole punch. We're going to punch a hole in it. Stampin' Up! Used to sell hole punches, and so most of us have the hole punches still. If you are new to Stampin' Up! And you don't have any, I'm hoping they're going to bring them back. I think they should bring some of these back like every few years, or just put them in the online store. Don't you think that'd be a good idea? It's just that once you have them, you don't ever need them again because they never wear out. So I'm just going to do that. And we have our tag. I am going to grab some of some twine. We're just going all out. This is some of the baker's twine. And for those of you who want to know, it's not quite 8 inches. So we're just going to go ahead and make this a tag, an official tag. And loop it through. And we can deal with the rest of it later. But that's how easy it would be to make a tag for anything. You could use these for gifts, however you wanted. We are going to, of course, turn this into a card. And to do that, oops, I have a piece that's trying to escape. We are going to use a piece of copper clay. And this is 11 by 4 1/4. And I have it scored at 5 1/2. So we'll go ahead and fold that. And crease it with the bone folder. And I have a piece of white, actually is for the inside, but we're going to use this piece of a smoky slate and the tag. And we're just going to add some different things to this. So let me find some glue. I had to rearrange a few things to make it so I could get to my water. I need to drink more water. I did really well yesterday, and today's kind of meh. And I'm not going to put this on straight on purpose. Hi, Dahlia. On the road to Dallas, Texas. What's happening in Dallas, Texas this evening? Or this weekend, maybe. So I'm just going to add that. And we could keep on just not doing anything really extraordinary to this card. And just put a sentiment and call it good. But we're going to add a plane. We're going to add a plane. Because this set has such a fun set of dies with the planes. All right, so I'm going to put this up here because I want it to be up kind of high, because it doesn't matter if the thread, and we might shorten that or unravel it or something. But I made a plane, and I will show you how to do this in a little bit, I believe. Yeah, I'll do this from scratch in a little bit, but I had one that was already made, and so I decided that this was the one that was going to get it. So there you have that one. Maybe I want it, nope, I want it down here because I want those planes to be, but then we need something up here. I know what, just the ticket. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. These are such fun planes. And they're just 2 pieces. Well, 3 pieces if you count the propeller. And we're going to go ahead and add it down here. With the purchase of $35 in my store, on my Stampin' Up store, you can choose to, I'm going to just go this route. You can choose to get the kits to make these cards if you'd like. So you always lift me up. We're going for it. I should have stamped before, but this is the way it's going to look, and I think it's going to be fine. You always lift me up. And I do have a scrap paper. I was going to try to do this last night, and I worked in town, and things just started getting later and later in town. And I thought I will be much more prepared if I get to do it on Friday evening. So thank you for joining me. It's always either Thursday or Friday if I can possibly help it. So there we have, we always lift me up, and we could always put a cloud in here or there. Got a big cloud and a little cloud. We'll do that. I'm going to use some glue dots because they add a little dimension, but not a lot. So we're going to do that with this one. And we'll tuck that behind. And then we'll add this one with a dimensional. I might use a little one. Use a mini. Oh, those minis are all gone. I know I have minis because half the time I find the minis and not the bigs when I'm hanging out with you guys. Oh, here's the minis. All right, and I'm just going to add that there. And then we'll add that there. So there is card number 1. What do you think about the airplane, the Adventurous Sky? Or if you're talking about the collection, it's called Take to the Sky collection. Now, I do have the inside piece, and you always lift me up. We can put flying by to say hi. That can be something we can put on the inside. Ouch, sorry. Didn't mean to bump you. There we go. And we may as well put an airplane in there. And I didn't plan on that, so I don't have one ready. But I can do it quick. So let's see. I mentioned the Stampin' Up! Join special they have going on for the month of May. If you are not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like to become one, I would love to have you join us. There we go. That's the inside of our card. Now let me find my chamois quick. And I am going to clean up my glass mat. I still haven't heard if they are going to offer, I think they're going to offer the glass mats for sale, but I have not heard when, if you are interested. So not everybody had the opportunity to get one. It was available to new people and demonstrators until they ran out of that amount, and then people had to wait. So anyhow, that was a join special also. All right. So there is card number 1. I think we will cut this down a little. And just have the tag be the decoration. There you have it. As I mentioned, this is one of the bundles that we are using for Stampin' Cross Country. Like I said, I wore my shirt. Oh, I see the sun has decided to come back out. I'll put my Post-it note up again. So maybe my little screen, my little Post-it note screen. That's, yeah. Okay. I don't know. You might just have to, I might just have to be a sunbeam in the corner. Anyway, Stampin' Cross Country is a retreat, a weekend retreat. It's Friday night and all day Saturday. It is online because it's 4 demonstrators from all across the United States that get together and put on an event together. There is a live demonstration video at the top of every hour starting Mountain Time at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, but there's a couple things on Friday night as well. And you get to create with 4 demonstrators all day long. It's a super, super fun event that we put on 3 times a year. And right now, the full retreat option is closed, but you can join us with the digital retreat, which would mean you get all the tutorials, all the videos, all the activity of it up for any of the prizes that will be drawn. And we have 5 prizes this year, or this time. I forget, it's not, yeah. So this is my other cards. I used Mossy Meadow, and I used a piece of the designer series paper. And I'm going to set that aside because I'm going to do some extra special stuff to this one. So anyway, if you are interested in Stamping Cross Country, you can go to my Linktree link, and it will tell you everything you need to know, and you can sign up right then and there. The registration for that closes probably the day before we start, which is June 7th. If you can't make it live, that is okay. You can partake in it anytime you want. We're using the Adventure Sky bundle, and we are using the Layers of Beauty bundle. Those are the 2 bundles that we are using this time. Okay, so I am going to, I was going to do it one way, but I think I'm going to do it another way. I know. I'm changing my mind. Maybe. Blue sky or sunset? What do you think? Blue sky or sunset? What's your vote? I'll take a drink while you're voting. Blue sky or sunset? Those are your choices. Lock in your votes now. I have one sunset. Anna voted. Anyone else voting? All right, Anna gets to be the deciding factor then. We're going with sunset. Sometimes my arms are just not long enough. So this is just a silicone mat. And I'm going to still be sunbursty. So I'm going to be hiding behind the Post-it note. So the silicone mat and my white piece of paper. My piece of paper is 3.5 by 4 3/4, if that interests you. And our sunset is going to have, and I just put it away. And of course, it does not want to come out of the holder. As the whole wall comes down. No! All right. We're going to start with some yellow. And I need a scrap paper. Ooh, I should have put it on a block. I'm going to start with some yellow. And then I can go back and pick it up again if I want it. Oh, I have 2 sunset ones. All right. So you guys win. You got your sunset. So we're going to do sunset. So we'll do yellow. And I'm just using our blending brushes. I have some Calypso Coral. And yeah, I'll just use this one. So make a really pretty sunset. I could have tried the Northern Lights, but we'll do this way. Oop, I got a big blob. Oh well. And then we'll do red. I think we'll use real red. Maybe I should have done one blue sky and one sunset. All right. I'll get a sunset here. A beautiful Montana sunset, but not on this side of the state. And I'll show you in just a minute why. There. And we'll do yellow. Again. All right, and red. So there's my kind of sort of sunset. All right. And let me just tuck these away so they're out of the road. And I should have done that years ago, but I did years ago. Put my stamp cases right in front of me, but then I moved tables and didn't take my case with me. So, all right. So now we have sunset and a dirty block. So I'm going to bring in the Forever Forest bundle, or not bundle. I'm just bringing in the trees, the stamp set. So we are going to use this one and a block and Mossy Meadow, because that's what the paper is that we're putting this on. Maybe I should have inked it up better. It'll be fine. All right, we're going to go all the way to the bottom. And I know you can't see me. There we go. All the way to the bottom. And we're going to make a forest. All right, I'm going to take our green and just get a little bit in the trees. So we don't just have a bunch of white. We don't need snow on the ground behind. Can't see the forest for the trees. All right, I'm going to do one more. Right in here. All right, so now we have trees. And I have another dirty stamp. Okay. Now we're going to take a chunk of white. I thought I had a bigger piece of here. What? And stamp. I use the medium size plane. And I need another block. Or I'll just borrow this block. Because we don't have to just use the one stamp set. Hi, Kimberly. Well, we are doing some projects using the Adventurous Sky bundle, which you know is going to be a part of Stampin' Cross Country. But let's see, what color do we want to make this? We might just, we're going to go blue. No, we're not. We're going to go with old olive. We don't want to get too many other colors in there. So we will do old olive. It can be an old army plane. This is old olive dark. Sounds like my husband has made it home. He was out running some errands. Not maybe my favorite color plane, but it'll be all right. And that's just my die tray. And I keep dinging it. Must mean it's about supper time. All right, we need a black. I wish they'd made the caps black for the blends. And I think we're going to leave it the wings white. I can bring in some smoky slate, light smoky slate, and do a little bit here and maybe some here, just to give it some dimension. And then bring in the color lifter and smear it around a little bit. So it just kind of gives it a little bit of a shadow. Oh, I can remove my Post-it note again. That's sun, I tell you. So there's our plane. All right. And now I'm going to use one of those dies and just cut it out. Oh, while I have the dies out, in the dies, you'll see this little piece here. And when you cut it out, which I haven't used it on this piece yet, or I'm not going to use it on my cards this evening, but I wanted to, if you get this set, just a second, I am actually trying to grab something. It becomes a tow cable for a banner that you can pull behind the plane. I don't have one cut out, but I probably could cut one out really quick while we're talking about it. But that's what that is for. When you get your dies and you look at it and go, what is that? That is what it is. So we will cut one out just because we can. All right, we're going to go ahead and maybe I should have done this plane in red. That would have been fun. But it's done. And it's green. So I'll grab a piece of Post-it note tape. And what color do I have close? That I have a scrap of. Oh, I've got scraps everywhere. Well, maybe we'll just use this because we're not going to use it on what I intended it for. Okay, so I'm just going to cut these out. And then I can show you what I meant on that other piece. Ooh, my cart needs some tightening. It's getting very wobbly. So there's our plane flying over the trees in the sunset. And here is our cable. All right, so we put it on something dark. And where's that? So then you can have it, hook it to the plane, and then it pulls across like a just married banner, or a will you marry me banner, or a happy birthday banner as it flies it across the sky. So there you go. That's what that is. That's what this die is. If you get the dies and you have no idea what this particular die is. All right. So I don't know where my dies went. I'll just put it in the tray. Okay. Now I'm going to move this out of the road because I don't want ink everywhere. Just do this. I don't often have a paper towel handy, but I did that time, so by gosh, we're going to use it. Okay. So here we go. This is the card base I chose. And we're going to add that to that. Some glue. Ooh, that map on the back makes it hard to look if this is centered or not. Good enough. Felt like it wiggled. So there you go. And then we'll add the plane. And I have some adhesive on there. And I thought this one would work well with Happy Father's Day. Happiest Father's Day. There we go. And what kind of, oh, I know. I have some of the beige ribbon. I can use that. I should have opened it. I did not open it. There we go. All right, that'll work. Ooh, I messed that up. This is the nicest ribbon to work with. Oh, I have it in all other little colors. And I think we're just going to do that. This probably doesn't have to be that big. So we will. Oh, I just refilled this. There we go. All right. Happiest Father's Day. Make this one parallel. Ish. I should get out my ribbon scissors. Oh, that one worked. That worked too. We're on a roll. Hey, very cool. All right, now we'll add a dimensional or two. And we will have Happiest Father's Day. That might be a little too wonky. Do you have any pilots in your life? That's very wonky. It keeps getting wonkier. I don't really have any pilots in my life. My son likes to jump out of planes, but hasn't mentioned anything about learning how to fly one. I don't understand that jumping out of a perfectly good plane thing, but he seems to like it. So there you go. Happiest Father's Day. So there is card number 2. And card number 3 uses mystery stamping clue number 68. How's that? Oh, I have an inside for this too. Somewhere. Oh, well, I'll just add an inside to it. All right, now I need to set this aside. Oh no, what did I do with the other one? Oh, here it is. Okay. So if you want the directions better for this, go back to the video that's mystery stamping number 68. So here is the plane. So I made the wings and then the body. Is that the fuselage? I don't know. So on this, you just need to add a little glue. This is the card that I made for, remember I keep showing you swaps from my Washington friends stamping group of demonstrators? Well, this was my swap that I sent. I think that's all that I need to do for glue. I sent 12 of these. I made 15 of them, so I already have one done. All right, so you just line it up and glue them together. This is the part where I don't like the runny glue, but it does work best for this. So while that's drying, I'm just going to take a marker. Just a second. Get that out of my road. I'm just going to take a marker. I just have a Stampin' Wright marker. These are sold separately, so you can just get a black one. I should repeat, the black ones are sold separately. The other ones you have to buy in sets, but the black one. So I'm going to go ahead and make my tires black. And this this table is squeaking very badly. Maybe I need to work on my posture. So while my finger is getting glued to the plane, no, I'm just coloring it quick because I think the tires should be black. Or at least not blue. And I'm just getting my edges. There. All right, now we're going to use another dab of glue. And I cut the propeller out of silver foil. Have you noticed in the catalog that, let me see here, all the metallics are on one page. So this is where you'll find the silver foil. It's on pages 110 and 111. So that's where you're going to find all the metallic products in the catalog. Or you can just go online, and do it that way too. So this is out of the silver foil paper. And I just need a little dab. This is one of those places where a little dab will do ya. And we're going to set it aside. All right. Oops, I already had a propeller ready for it. Oh, well, now I got more. So this piece is 4 1/4 by 11. I have scored it at 1 and 6 1/4. 1 and 6 1/4. Now, when I make it, this end, in my opinion, is just a little too long. So I'm going to trim 1/4 of an inch off the end away from the inch, just so it will tuck better. If you did mystery stamping number 68 with me, you'll know what I mean. If not, you'll have to wait and see. So we're going to fold this and crease it, and fold this and crease it. So there we have that. And it went a little wonky on me. Why, oh, why, oh, why? There we have it. So I'm going to take a stapler. Again, another tool that I wish Stampin' Up would bring back is their stapler. You can put tear and tape in here, but I am using a stapler this time just to close the matchbook. Remember back in the day when we had matchbooks? Well, that's what this card is based on, is a matchbook. Let's see. So I'm going to go ahead and close it up. There we have it. So this is 4 by 4. This is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so that is what we're doing on the front. It's still not matching up the way I want it to. Oh well. Just trim it up a little bit later. So this is going to go on here. And if you want all these card kits, I will be happy to send them to you as a thank you for an order of $35 or more. If you want information on all my classes and everything else that I'm up to, go to that Linktree link that I shared with you earlier, and or Linktree Cheryl Wright, and you can subscribe to my emails, and that's where you'll find out more information. I am hoping to get another virtual class going, but I am not there yet. I am so close, but I have to catch up on life first. And life's been very busy here on the farm. Who knew, right? Trying to seed and get rid of, or not get rid of, finish calving and all that. We did finish seeding. Yay! So all the seed that needed to get into the ground is in the ground. This piece is 3 3/4 by 3/4. This piece is too big. This piece should be 3.5 by, yeah, I have to do a little trim. We give it a little haircut. 3 3/4. This is 3.5. This project was one that I found from Karen Titus, and then I kind of adapted it to my own. So if you see any of her stuff and you think, oh, she copied that from Cheryl. No, Cheryl cased it from Karen. And like I said, I made it my own because I have a couple extra pieces that she didn't include in her project. But I do have mystery card number 68 or case number 68 right over here. So remind me and I'll show it to you at the end. This is not matching up. Why is this not matching up? Because I used a wonky piece of paper. You know what? It's close enough to perfect. I forgot to turn off my notifications and just got one. It's probably, oh, yep, it's my Fitbit telling me it's time to get up and move. It tells me that frequently when I'm crafting. All right. I think that's the right way. I don't think it goes this way. No, they look upside down. All right. This is, I messed up, guys. I had that the right size. It was the white piece that's the wrong size. So, okay. I'm glad I caught that. So, back to the drawing board. I'm trying to see if this is, so this needs to be 4. Right? Yep, 4 by 4. Or maybe I just grabbed the wrong piece. So this needs to be 4. And since I have glue there, I'm going to go ahead and add it. There. And I need a piece of paper. Of my cloud paper. And this does need to be 3 3/4 by half. Dang it. Here I thought it was going well. It is. It's going pretty well. All right. None of these cards are the cards that we're making for Stampin' Cross Country. So if you like this set, you need to join us. We have some awesome projects to share with you. All right. See, measure twice at once. I was very hasty when I cut the cloud paper last time. I should have cut the white paper. So there is the scene. And now we'll add the airplane. And then we need a sentiment. I think we're worried about here. Now the sentiment, we're going to use one of the clouds. And I need a wet piece of paper. There we go. I'm going to use some Misty Moonlight because that's the color paper I'm using. And because I want a cloud. Now with the cloud, I'm going to stamp it off once because I don't want it that dark. So I stamped it off so it's a little lighter. And then I'm going to take the full strength. This is the one I stole the block from. All right. You're the best, plain and simple. And we're going to take the full strength and go over this. And that's what the full strength looks like over the stamped off version. And I just stuck my finger in the ink. Oh, I hope that doesn't backfire on me. So we're going to take the die. I have moved the dies someplace. Ah, right there. I'm going to take the die for this. I forgot to use the trinkets. I'll have to add some trinkets. And we're going to put this on here. Add some Post-it note tape. Run it through. And there's our cloud. Add this with a couple dimensionals. And we're almost done. So this is, I got a pile. I'm going to put this right down here in the center. You're the best, plain and simple. And for the inside, we'll just use another piece of 4x4 paper. I had to set it aside because, yeah, I had some issues. And you're the best, plain and simple. We could put Happy Father's Day, but I'm not going to commit it to Father's Day. I think we're just going to maybe put a plane in there. We'll put a little plane. And we're going to keep with the same color scheme. We can write whatever we want in there when the time comes. And it just opens like a matchbox. See how much easier it opens when you take off that extra little 1/4 inch off the end? It works either way, but okay. And there's the inside. Now let's see about a couple of those trinkets. If we can get a couple of those trinkets on. Thank you, everyone. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. What else could you do? I don't know. If you want the classes, you can purchase. There you go. I need my take your pick tool. And I'm going to take it to the trinket. Oops. I'm making a mess. I did this backwards. Don't do it the way I just did it. I'll show you the right way to do it. All right. Can put one. So this would have been the smart way to do it. Don't do it. Don't try this at home. There you go. And we'll do one more. So yes, add the trinket to the glue dot, then pick it up. And it matches up the silver in. So there we have it. We might do another one. So let's look at our card. Well, actually, I don't think I want one in there. I might come up with something. I don't know. Does it look like it needs a trinket right there? Maybe. So those are my 3 cards for tonight. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to put that there. We'll use that. We'll use maybe the other side. So we can have one that has an opposite side, because you can use either side of these. All right. There are my 3 cards for this evening. Do you have a favorite? There we go. Okay. So using this set, this was another mystery stamping that I did with this set. And so there's this card that we've made also that you may have seen. This one has the place on the back to sign. So there's that card as well. And then I told you that this was a mystery stamping pattern. And let me show you. This is the mystery stamping one that I did with this recipe. Yes, Anna, thank you. And you can tell that this is just a little bit harder because I didn't trim that edge. But this is my lavender version of this card. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend if you are in the United States. And remember to honor those we've lost this Memorial Day. And have a wonderful, safe weekend. Avoid tornadoes and accidents and all kinds of other perils. And I would like to think that I could find someone to help me fix this table because it's very annoying. I will see you next Tuesday for mystery stamping. And I'm hoping I will be here next Thursday for another class. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. If you have any preferences or you want a stamp set featured, and if I have it, let me know. So WD-40, probably W4. Yeah. I don't know where to put it though. Yeah, I might need to ask some help. Ask the guys. They'll think it's fun if they get to come in and use the WD-40 on my tables. Anyway, have a wonderful weekend. And thank you for crafting with me. I really enjoy it. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.